What's going on, guys? Cesar here. Welcome to a world where fishing is the easiest thing imaginable. Like literally all the fish just tells you, hey, I'm right here. Like I wish fishing was that in real life. Actually, I'll show you how to turn off legacy in this game. If you don't know what legacy is, well, I think Tywin Lannister explained it the best. It's what you pass down to your children and your children's children. It's what remains of you when you're gone. Jesus, Tywin Lannister is a fucking legend. Like seriously, oh, hold on, let me do another one. You're my daughter! Anyways, that's not exactly the legacy we're talking about here. The legacy we're talking about here is simply a setting in Fortnite. It has nothing to do with your children or your children's children. Like at all. And most definitely will not have any affection after you're gone. So what exactly is legacy that we're talking about here? So basically, the legacy we're talking about here is a Fortnite aim assist settings for the controller. So people who use the controllers, by the way, it was actually kind of like a hack. What's up with the character? Why is he tilting like that? Come on, just what's up with the camera? The legacy aim assist setting was actually kind of like a cheat, especially for people who are using controller on PC. It was unfair to the PC players because it allowed you to track your opponents by toggling L2 or LT in the Xbox controller, even behind structures. You know what I'm saying? Like if they are hiding behind structures, you can still, track their movements, track where they are by simply toggling L2 and LT. So that's why, Epic apparently listened to the PC players who complained about the legacy settings and be like, what the hell, this is kind of ridiculous, remove it, I don't want this to happen. So yeah, Epic actually released a new tweet in their main Twitter page, and they said that they're actually gonna be removing the legacy settings from PC for controller players soon, in March 13 or something. And they advised that anyone who is not familiar on how to play without the legacy settings from now to actually remove the legacy settings and start playing without it, so that they will get used to it. By the way, this is the first time I ever play with a controller in my whole life. Because I have the controller in my hand, I'm too lazy to reach for the keyboard, but yeah. So I know my movements could be kind of weird, but this is literally, I'm not joking, this is literally the first time in my whole life playing with a controller in this game. Like legit, that's not a joke. Maybe the second time, I don't know. Maybe I tried it once in a memory I don't even remember, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the first time. Anyways, yeah, today we'll show you how to remove the legacy setting, so that you'll be able to practice your ability of playing the game without the legacy setting, because you probably was used to it so much if you were using it in the first place. And yeah, let's just get right to it. Okay, time to remove this controller because I can't use it at all. So what you want to do is, first of all, I can go from here, but I'm gonna leave the master because, the water sound is actually kind of annoying. You my daughter! So what you want to do is to go into your settings and then go into the controller settings. Now, if you were using the legacy settings, then this advanced option would be on for you, confirm. To me, it was off because I never even played with a controller. Then you go all the way down, you will find all this right here. Now, again, if you were using legacy settings, then this would be on right here. So what you want to do is to go back to it. For some reason it jumped upwards, for some fucking reason, I don't know. Go back to it and then change it into off. It jumped upwards again, I don't know what's up with that. After that, what you want to do is to change this into exponential. If it was in linear, it will be advanced for you to change it to exponential, because that's the closest you can get to the legacy settings. The linear is not a good idea in general. Whether you like legacy or not, linear is not really that good of an idea. Exponential is the most common one, especially for controller users who play a ton of games on PC, like, frames per second. First person shooter, I literally said first person shooter as frames per second, but you get what I mean. I don't know what are you doing, guys? So exponential is the better option if you are using legacy, and it's the better option in general. It is the more common. If you're using controller a lot on PC, most of the first person shooter, not frames per second, it's kind of confusing. Most of the first person shooter games actually use exponential settings. I got you good. Then you need to click on copy from legacy. Now copy from legacy, and it will actually change these settings up there. Adds look, horizontal speed, vertical speed, whatever. So basically what this does is that it makes it the closest you could ever get into the legacy that you were using before. But like I said before, if you're using linear, it will not be that similar, but exponential is the better option. So yeah, make sure you put it on that, and then you click apply and confirm, and that is that. Now, so yeah, so if you were so used into using legacy, it will be removed in March 13, but this is the closest you could get into the legacy settings. You will actually be more used to it than any other options of control. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm helping you out. You literally are my worst enemy. I freaking hate controller players who get advantage of aim assist. But you know what? I don't play this game competitively anymore. I just play it for fun, so screw it. I don't care. What is this dude on about? Why are you hiding your face, my friend? Are you a criminal or something? He's making the peace sign. Yeah, peace and love, my brother. Anyways, that's all about the legacy settings and how to change into the closest you could ever get into the legacy settings after the legacy is removed, and obviously how to disable the legacy so that you will be able to get used to how it's gonna be after the legacy is removed. You're my son. And yeah, that's basically all. One last thing, guys, my creator code is TheAserGaming, so if you could use that, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And yeah, that's all about how to turn off the legacy settings and how to change into the closest you could get and how to get prepared into this huge nerf for aim assist in Fortnite in the near future. And yeah, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.